Simple steps to create makeup application for the beginners. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Yalda and today I will show you guys how to create this makeup look. Let's just get started. If you want your makeup to look flawless, always remember, prepping your skin should be your #1 goal. If we do the right amount of face prepping, this will prevent your makeup application to look less cakey, less tacky, and less patchy. And that's what makes your makeup application look beautiful, glowy all day long. The serum I'm going to use is from Gold Glow from Peach Slice, and the moisturizer I'm going to use is a oil base from Jenna & Co. This will keep my skin hydrating and healthy while having a makeup application all day long. I have to tell you guys, I am a very dry skin type. Now I'm going to start with a good primer. Primer is one of the most important part of a makeup application. Think of it as a shell between your skin and the product that you're putting onto your skin. This is the primer that works for my skin. The reason I love this primer because it's water-based primer, glowy, hydrating, and it gives me a gloss finish. Concealers are meant to help lighten the T-zone of our face. So go with 2 or 3 shades lighter than your skin. The areas I like to conceal is my forehead, the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, and the chin area. The brightness of the concealer will help to awaken the skin, especially under the eyes, to cover dark underlines. Let the concealer sit on your skin for 2 minutes. This will help to absorb onto your skin. Then start blending with a wet beauty sponge. Make sure the water is completely drained out. I'll tell you guys why. While blending the concealer, make sure to stay within the areas we applied concealer. The reason you have to completely drain out your beauty sponge because the water and the beauty sponge can cause a separation between your skin and the product that you're using on your skin, and that can cause patchiness later on. I like to use angle brush to contour my face and apply my cream contour directly on the brush and then onto my skin. Just pressing the product on the skin by dabbing. Contour the areas that has shadow to bring out our face dimension. The areas I like to contour is my forehead, right between my cheekbones, jawline, and nose bone. The contour cream always has to be 2 or 3 shades darker than your skin tone. Okay, so there are a few different ways to contour: powder contour, cream contour, and liquid contour. Today we're going to do a cream contour. And if you guys are interested in other form of contour, let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to make an in-depth video. By pressing the product on the skin, like dabbing the product, this will just help to avoid creases and patchiness later on the makeup application. As you guys can see, I'm not going in circle motion. Circle motion will just cause more to move around the primer and the moisturizer that's in the bottom of our makeup. Everybody's face structure is totally different, so I'm not gonna sit here and contour my face. I do have a little forehead and a little face, so maybe it might not work for you. And if you guys want an in-depth video on how to contour for different type of face structure, I'm more than happy to make a video on that. The reason I wanted to share this technique and method with you guys is because to avoid a lot of product on the face. People usually put foundation first and then cream contour concealer. In our case, it's concealer contour first and then foundation. The next step is the foundation of the makeup. Foundation are meant to just even out your skin tone and just to smooth your imperfection. The next step is the coverage of the foundation and the type of skin you have. We have light foundation, medium foundation, and full coverage foundation. And also we have dry skin, oily skin, and a combination skin. And if you guys want an in-depth video on what kind of foundation you should be using for what skin type, let me know in the comments. I am more than happy to make a video for you guys. Since my primer is a water-based, that's why my foundation is also a water-based. We do not want to mix this with oil-based foundation. Applying foundation directly on the skin, it helps to minimize using a lot of products, and that avoids creases and cakiness. Having a clean wash beauty sponge, it helps to make our makeup application more flawless. When blending the foundation, tapping or pressing the sponge onto the skin helps to keep all the products in place. Try not to drag your beauty blender. This method helps not to move around your moisturizer and your primer. By the way guys, I'll put all the product names and link in my description. Before going to the next step, I'm going to contour my nose. This was supposed to be done when I was contouring my face. but that's okay. I totally forgot. I'm going to do it now. I have not applied any kind of powder, so we still have some time here. For my nose, I like to use a small angle brush, pressing the product onto my skin, shaping out my nose line. I like to draw the line from where my eyebrow bone starts and dragging it down to the nose line. Sometimes just using the tip of your fingers, it just helps to blend some areas very well. Next step is to lock all the products in place by setting it with powders. Setting with powders all the areas it prevents from rubbing off. There are two different setting powders, pressed powder and loose powder. Get a loose powder that's 2 or 3 shades lighter than your concealer. With pressed powder, get something that's same as your skin tone to set the foundation. You don't want to dry out your concealer by applying too much powder, so try to apply as little as possible, and if you need more, you can apply more. I used a little bit of the loose powder, pressing it onto my under eyes with a beauty sponge. Now I'm just removing anything that's just left over sitting under my eyes. Then you're going to set the foundation with a pressed powder. So again, you need to press the brush onto the skin instead of going in circle motion or dragging the brush all over your skin. Now we're going to set the cream contour with a bronzer. You want to go with a warm bronzer color so it can give you that sun-kissed look, which brings out the whole finish look. So we're going to focus on the top of the contour cream, just applying small amounts and building as we need. I cannot emphasize this to you guys enough. You want to press the bronzer or any powder. You don't want to drag it. As you guys can see how the look looks just like a sun-kissed look. It just brings out everything when we set this with a bronzer. Bronzer is my to-go. The next step is to take the look to the next level. Make this look more vibrant. Blush and highlighter. If you have a deeper skin tone, go with pigmented colors, and if you have lighter skin tone, go with softer and light blush colors. And if you have my skin tone, go with these type of colors. I feel like blush is another important part of makeup application. Blush can bring out the final look. It is very important putting the blush on the right place of your cheeks. I always prefer putting blush on the higher bone of my cheeks. That's because it gives me that face lift right above the bronzer. Then you want to add glow to the face. This is my favorite part of the makeup. We have liquid glow and powder glow. Adding liquid glow at this point, it will make your cheeks a little patchy, so we want to avoid that because you're adding water to the powder. The best option would be the powder glow at this point. Adding a little bit setting spray on the highlighter makes the highlighter a little bit glowy, and you want to add the highlighter on the highest area of the cheekbone. Don't forget to apply a little bit highlighter on the forehead, bridge of your nose, and your chin, also your cubic bones. To achieve that hydrating and radiance and lock your makeup on your skin all day long is a good setting spray. The purpose of a setting spray is to keep your makeup from moving around and from smudging. Here's the final look, guys. I know this is not enough, that's why you should watch my other makeup videos where I explain more in detail and added more makeup tips and tricks for you guys. And if you want to learn this simple smoky eyeshadow, I'll put the link just right above my head. I hope this video was helpful to you, and if it was, give your girl a big thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe because I post every single week.